busy working mom that is trying to make healthy meals for me and my family without spending a lot of time in the kitchen. So I want to bring different recipes that you can do for your family that won't take a lot of time and are super simple. I will tell you, when I see a recipe that has a lot of ingredients and a lot of complicated instructions, I basically shut down and put that recipe away and I won't even try it. So I guarantee my recipes are simple, they're easy to do, and they're delicious. So today we are going to make a chocolate zucchini protein muffin. So good, so healthy for you. You're gonna need some zucchinis, about 4 cups of chopped zucchini. You're gonna need a protein powder. I use Shakeology because I love the extra nutrients in it. Chocolate flavored. I actually have a chocolate caramel brownie flavor that I'm gonna use. You need 4 eggs. You'll need some cinnamon, vanilla, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and oats. And I think that is it. So let's go ahead and get started because, as you probably figured, we all are short on time. So here we go. What you're gonna do first, I'm just gonna chop my zucchini up into small pieces. 4 cups of these. So here we go. I'm gonna measure it in my 2-cup bowls. So the reason why I have been really focusing on quick, healthy recipes is because 5 years ago, I was diagnosed borderline diabetic. When I got that diagnosis, it was an eye-opening moment and I knew I had to make changes. So I started focusing on exercise and healthy eating. After 6 months, I was able to get myself back into the normal range and I have been healthy ever since and on this health kick mission as a wellness coach. So I love to help other women to get their health back in order and find what works for them. I'm gonna throw it in my bowl, my food processor bowl. Okay, we need 4 eggs. Okay, put that in here. I'm gonna do my 2 packets of chocolate protein powder, or you can do 2 scoops if your container has scoops. Here's 1 and 2. And I will tell you, I am not a very fancy cook. I don't tend to wear an apron. I tend to make a mess, and that's just me. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1, 2. 1 cup of oats. And I have quick oats here. Regular oats, old-fashioned oats are fine as well. Get my carbohydrate in here. What's wonderful about oats, it is a high fiber carb. I need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's all the ingredients. Okay. And we will blend it. Okay, so once it's blended, I'm gonna grab your muffin pan, and this makes 4 servings. So usually I get about 4 muffins per serving, so I actually eat 4 muffins for breakfast, which is amazing. So often I will do like maybe 1 or 2 muffins before I work out, because I like to work out in the morning, and then I do the other 2 after, and I can heat it up real quick. Now, just so you know, this recipe is not high in sugar, so it's not gonna be like a super chocolatey muffin you would get at the grocery store, which, you guys, that is like eating cake. It is not healthy for you, but I think adding the frosting to this really sweetens it up, and it tastes amazing. Okay, so here are my muffins. They are ready to go in the oven, 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time to cook all the way through, so you'll just want to double check. Okay, 20 minutes was perfect. So they are done. And what I normally do to check is I just tap it, and if it bounces right back up, it means it is cooked all the way through. Okay, so 3 muffins is 1 serving for this batch, and I'm gonna show you different ways to top it. You can do a little bit of peanut butter, a thin layer of peanut butter on top of your muffin, which is a great way to kind of sweeten it up. You can also take your protein shake if you have 1 or a half a scoop or a half a packet. This is a Recover powder that I love. It's chocolate. It's a little bit different than my protein powder. And then I do a teaspoon of peanut butter with a little bit of warm water, and I make it into a frosting consistency. Just spread it on top of my other 2. There you go. So good. Breakfast is served. Hope you enjoyed my cooking recipe today. Zucchini protein muffins. Let me know if you try it. Comment below and see what you think. See you later.
Lost